Hey everyone, welcome to the Freedom Lovers Show, where we're building a voluntary world, one relationship at a time. I'm your host, David James Rodriguez, and today we're talking about the transfer or the change of the media narrative. Have you noticed COVID has essentially disappeared despite 3 years of fear-mongering and absolute deception by the government, which is organized crime. So I just wanted to chime in here and see what you guys think. You know, have you noticed that COVID has kind of been slapped down? And it seems to me these are two strategic operations engineered by the criminals behind the state who use the state as a tool of tyranny. So I wanted to just echo the importance of exercising your personal freedoms. Your freedoms don't come from the government. Remember that. That's essential. Who owns your body? That's essential. If you say you, I think you're on the right track. And if you think God or someone else, then you might want to take a second look, because you're like a sovereign, divine, sacred creature upon the earth. And so I want to let you know that that's an important fact. So exercise your freedoms. We're going to do civil disobedience with the Santa Cruz Voluntarists on Saturday again at 12 p.m. D-Day. We're taking the beach back, and we're having a voluntary bonfire at 7:30 as well. So if you're part of that group, join that group and message me. But I have a special guest. I forgot to mention one of the most important authors on the planet, author of The Government, The Greatest Scam in History, Mr. Etienne de la Boetie. What is your take on what's happening here, and what words of wisdom or insight do you have for the audience?
So we just had the government try and, it was waging economic warfare against the people. They were shutting down businesses. They were trying to impose a kind of medical martial law. The population wasn't going for it, and so now we've got some engineered race war and engineered riots that then bring in the exact same policy, martial law, just in the guise of protecting you not from the invisible virus, but from the engineered riots, which they're stoking with pallets of bricks dropped off strategically, and what smells like an engineered murder, or some kind of engineered staged murder. So this is a continuation of the policy. This is the engineered excuse for martial law, the same way that COVID was the engineered excuse to hand trillions of dollars to private banks, private companies through these bailouts and stimulus. And so now we're going to get everybody to take their eyes off the ball, off the matador, and focus on the matador's cape. Let's take our eyes back on the ball, and we just got looted for trillions and trillions of dollars under the guise of a completely manufactured pandemic, where they have been lying to you about the communicability, they've been lying to you about the death rate, they've been lying to you about how this is spreading, they've been manufacturing a video pandemic, and now they're manufacturing some riots. The government is the enemy. It is being run by organized crime. It's the government and the media on it together. They are giving you the scripted reality. Don't fall for it. Fight back. Get together with your neighbors. Educate yourself. Find alternative news sites. Check out my book, Government, the Biggest Scam in History, Exposed, at government-scam.com. And continue the civil disobedience. Don't fall for it. Organize newspapers, whatever it is, fight back. We're under attack. This is economic warfare. The secret is, the solution is voluntarism. Exposing the government is illegitimate. Exposing the government and the media as being behind this. The world is a self-organizing system. We don't need government.
Yep, absolutely. Well said. So we got to remember, you own yourself. We're exercising our freedoms, and you're born free. It's your birthright. So if we don't use it, we lose it. So this whole thing is coercive, intimidation, fear, and violence. And moral people like you, me, and Etienne, we don't do that. So who does that? It's people who've gone through the government state school system coercively. They've watched the media. They see all the confusion and the flag worship. And I know there's good people who work in the government. Some of my family members who I love work in the government, and people in the military. But nobody has a right to use coercion over you. And so that's why we're recommending you exercise your freedom, speak your truth, go out. You have a right to bear arms. Don't need to be searched and all these things. So you have to practice this. Go check out Etienne's book. And if you want, start a local event. Do something local where you can get together with your friends and speak truth. Because now is the time to speak it, not later, now. We cannot be afraid. We must be courageous and bold, because we're not outnumbered. We're out organized. So keep that in your cap if you like. Join us on the next show of the Freedom Lover Show, because we're building a voluntary world, one relationship at a time. Even if I can't talk, we're still going to get it done. It's intergenerational freedom. It's for the kids and for the grandkids. You can do it, and so can I. Let's get out there today, tomorrow. Forget the curfews. Exercise your rights as a human upon the earth, and we'll see you next time. Keep spreading the peace, the love, and the voluntarism. Bye for now.